until I just I fixed the cameras now. All
Well,
right,
now
we're
they
going
know
live on
on
YouTube,
On Discord?
not on Discord, on Twitch. That's what I meant, Twitch.
And
We're
should
on
we be
Twitch.
talking about
Here we
our
are.
connections at this
Who the
point.
hell's
We got
watching?
We're on
Discord
Twitch.
live.
We're on YouTube, and apparently we've been on Twitch, talking, thinking we were talking off camera, but we were not.
Whatever.
We weren't talking about anything bad. It's all good. You can hear our random conversations. So welcome to We Are All Mad Here. The adventure we're playing is Between Worlds. This, if you don't know what this is a fairy tale game where everybody plays whimsical, magical, fairy type characters, and they're going to go through various interesting fairy tale tropes, impossible tasks, talking creatures, or talking animals, that sort of thing, like weird magic, where magic doesn't follow this is an evocation spell, and this is the domain of the sun. No, magic just does whatever it wants to do. It is a fickle thing, and magic is magic. It's gonna be an interesting time. The players can do things outside the normal realm of what is possible. As long as it's inspired by the rules, I will accept it. For example, there is an example in the book where the author says that in her game, when she ran this, they needed it to be nighttime, so somebody had a cipher that could poison somebody. So he was like, "Can I poison the sun?" And she was like, "Yeah, okay. You poison the sun sets."
The sun's not feeling too good.
Sun's
It
not
goes for a
feeling
lie
good.
down.
Gotta go.
Oh, yeah.
So, introductions. My name is Corey. We're here with Tarek, Matt, Joe, Crystal, and James. We got a full set here. We're also using VTT this time. We're not using Roll20, so that's why the chat log is a little different. Things are changing, things are moving. We're doing lots of different things. And this game we're just kind of put together as quickly as we could this weekend because we're not doing our normal schedule right now. So, with that all,
don't you usually have Cyberpunk at this time?
yeah, we usually have Cyberpunk at this time. That's exactly right. So,
Sadly,
with all
one of
that
the players
out of the
isn't
way,
available again.
we're gonna get a new person for Cyberpunk. We're gonna get a new person for Cyberpunk and get that rolling again. I promise. Okay. Before I go, my patrons are scrolling up in the upper corner. You can go to patreon.com/unicorn to Dead Unicorn to support us. But you can also do one other thing. Anytime you like a certain scene or a little bit that we do here, give us a comment with the time code, and I will post it as a YouTube short. So yeah, you tell me what you love, and I will endeavor to make it a YouTube short.
Even if it was our pre-start chatter.
Even if it was our pre-start chatter. Yeah. Seriously. And you can do that to any of my videos, any of my live streams going back to the beginning. Just put down a time code. I'll go check it out. I'll make it into a YouTube short so everybody can enjoy the funny or the interesting or the drama. Whatever.
So everybody
it
who
is.
watches this video, make sure you put down time codes that are hilarious to force Corey to go back and edit tons of footage.
With that out of the way, let's introduce our characters. I'm going to pick a person I know will probably be ready to explain their character, and then they'll pick the next one going down the line. Guys, don't take more than a minute describing your character. Just, short and pithy, hit the big points, and we're going to move on. We're going to start with Tarek, because I know he's always ready.
Okay. I am playing Maven Blackthorn, also known as the Owl Lord. He is a nature spirit who is gone kind of sour and who may see more than other people are capable of. He is going to be super interesting to role play, and I hope you guys enjoy. Sparky, go ahead. I mean, Crystal.
Hi, I'm playing Sparky. She is, well, she looks kind of like a wolf, but she's small and has short little legs. And she really loves to explore and just see all of the things. And she really likes the woods and caves. They're great. Let's go with Matt.
All right. So I am playing Sir Ursimus, a knight who was exiled from his lands for from failing to save a princess, and he had his soul placed into a little teddy bear. But he made a deal with the fairy queen to grant him some magical armor that allows him to defend himself whenever he's out there in the wilds. All right, let's go with Joe.
All right, I am playing Vladimir Moonpuppy. He's a wolf pup, all right? He likes to explore and run around. He's really looking for a quick get-rich-quick scheme because he needs money and he wants to be well off, all right? And he uses his charming little puppy form to get his way. And he's really fleet of foot, you know, moving like a cat all the time and just quite quick. Not so...
Wait, like a cat?
Moves like a cat. Quite
He's a dog
almost,
that moves like a cat.
That's right.
He's just that nimble, you know? Nimble.
Like it.
I have
like
the
it.
speed of a cat and the reflexes of a mongoose. What was it?
And the bark of a dog.
And with the form of a dog, yes. All right, yeah. Looking for that.
Muscular,
rich.
with the musculature of a Shih Tzu.
With the wealth of a Dogecoin.
Oh, Dogecoin. That's. I'm trying to get it off the ground. That's what I need money
And
for.
the
Dogecoin.
gravitas of a Doberman.
And if you look at me wrong, I'll give you puppy eyes and steal all your money. All right, and then yeah. I mean, Corey, you're the game master, so there's only one person left, right?
Right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's not
James.
me.
Oh, yeah.
There
James.
is one person left.
Yeah.
James.
We got a regular wolf pack here because I'm also a wolf.
A lot of people
I
like
don't
dogs in this.
I don't associate myself with your characters.
I am Fen Rearson, a wolf who ended up in the Feylands for quite some time, learned to love to explore places, learn new things, but was constantly the subject of bets between various Fey lords. Eventually, he got a boon from the Fairy Queen and asked her for magic to defend himself and to be allowed to go exploring. He got both and is now out in the normal world
Okay.
and is keen to see all he can.
You guys have some character connections. I don't know exactly what they all were, but I think
We didn't really discuss it in great detail.
Oh, you didn't.
I would
We
be
never
the
got
most
there.
recent, having politely asked to join the group.
Well, I just overheard what was going on, and I had a feeling that it was important for me to come.
I know exactly why I'm here, which is that I'm not exactly sure why I'm here, but I had a good feeling about this place, and the queen seems nice, and she assured me that she could help me restore my forest. So
So you're in your forest. I gotta remember the Owl Lord is in the forest, guarding things, and you see a tiny teddy bear walking through the forest.
So
He's going to
I
the
see a
teddy
tiny
bear's
bear.
picnic.
Yes, you see a tiny bear that is made of felt.
Right. I stomp on over, very matter of factly, with my staff held high.
Do you have button
Excuse me?
eyes? Do you have jewel eyes or button eyes? What do you got?
I would say, like, those like little beady, like maybe jewel button eyes.
Jewel and button eyes, both.
No, hold
Buttons
on.
made
Hold on.
of jewels.
buttons with jewels
Mother
on
of
top
pearl.
them.
Just little button eyes then.
Little button eyes.
Mother of pearl
Like
eyes.
those like really round ones that you only sew on one side.
Yeah. He's got these little button eyes, but like they express themselves. So even though they're big round buttons, they can like kind of close, but you don't know how they close. They just kind of like.
It's strange to witness. Like it's a blink and you miss it sort of thing, but even if you don't blink, you still feel weirded out. But
When he blinks, the buttons just disappear.
They just disappear. He closes his eyes and the buttons are gone.
so Sir Ursimus, like, sees this larger being, like, just stomping on over. He's like, kind of.
Hold on. Whoa. Matt, before you describe any further, let me describe what my character looks like.
Before you go any further, both of you, Matt, your character, Sir Ursa, was told by the man at the tavern that the Owl Lord comes there every year to have a meeting of invisible people, or a meeting like he just goes crazy at one table and he has to get like 5 drinks, but he's pretty sure that the Owl Lord knows things and can help you. So that is why you've tracked the Owl Lord to her, you don't know, forest, their magical forest, and that's where you are. And now, before you see
about a 3 foot tall, maybe 4 foot tall, creature of unexplainable origin. Very tiny limbs, resting in tiny feet that pitter patter across the ground. Its strides seem to carry it far further than any natural explanation could make for something so small. It carries a gnarled branch in one hand and is pointing it directly at you. And as you look up toward its face, you see nothing but an owl-shaped mask with large plumage coming off the back of it, with little birds resting on top of large horns that arise from the bird's teeth. And it is zooming towards you at alarming speed.
So looking for his quarry, Sir Ursimus takes notice and might realize that, that must be the person that my friend was talking about. And, like, with the alarming speed, he kind of gets into a defensive position. But to describe Sir Ursa, he is this a little less than 1 foot teddy bear that you would normally see a child carry around. But he's wearing an adorable little raincoat hat, a raincoat, and little boots, a little weatherproof boots. And he's carrying all sorts of weapons behind him, and you see a hand axe in one hand, as he's just slightly getting ready. And but before you say anything, he calls out, "Are you the Owl Lord?" Giving you a skeptical look.
Matt, just for future reference, you got to use the cutest, most adorable terms for your clothing. You're wearing a rain slicker and galoshes.
And mittens.
I thought galoshes were food.
That's
That's
goulash.
yeah, that's goulash.
Goulash.
And goulash is tasty. It's some tasty stuff.
Beef stew
Or you
with
might be
lots
thinking of
paprika.
kolaches. Also,
Oh, kolaches. I miss kolaches.
so this creature bounds up to you, and at the last minute just stops on a dime right in front of you when you say Owl Lord, and points its staff directly at your face and goes, "Who's asking?" as it pokes towards your face with the staff. like squeaking your felt in. You're no bear of this forest.
Of course, I'm not a bear. And like he tries to like move the staff away. I am a knight. Like
Some night,
well,
grand
at one
stature.
point, I'd like to get my body back to cut things short and sweet, sir, madam, thing.
Who's whose body?
My body. I was cursed to have my soul placed in this little
Yes. What body?
child's toy.
Yes. What body? What body?
Human body. 6'3".
Where?
If I have to be descriptive of it.
Where is this body?
No idea. I was never given any information. I just assumed that maybe my body was made into something and placed in here.
As you guys are talking, there's a little squirrel that runs up in a little blue uniform with a tiny cap and a satchel.
I bow. Yes.
Chicka, chicka, chicka. Pulls out a letter for each of you and
Oh,
pulls
how
out of his
convenient.
his tiny bag a big satchel, a big package, and puts it down in front of you, both of you, and then chicka, 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 and then runs off.
Squeak,
Thank
squeak,
you.
squeaking.
So
Such a
essentially-
brave service. They provide.
Yeah,
Pull out the
strange
note
things
and
in
start
these woods.
opening it.
It is a summons from Queen Aine.
Oh,
She needs your help. She cannot tell you the details through this message because it may be intercepted, but she wants you to come to the castle immediately, and the package is the way to get to the castle.
Well, I
so
suppose
you
you might
know
have
the
more
queen-
answers when we get to the queen.
well, you
Oh, she might have some kind of solution for you. Perhaps this is your
Alright.
lucky day. Come and find the Owl Lord and get invited to the court. Yes. Luck indeed. I bop you on the head one more time and start heading toward the castle.
knock it off.
There's a package in front of you.
Some.
Gotta
We'll get
open the
that body
package.
back for you sooner or later.
There's a package in front of you. The letter said specifically that the package was the way to the castle.
All right,
Well,
so
might as
I'd
well
like
Forget
to.
the package. Don't
I'd
forget
like
the
to
package.
at this point. I'm just gonna kind of casually walk out of from the brush. You're gonna see this white little wolf pup, pure white coat, walking around with a backpack on his back, like a canvas backpack and a bunch of pockets. Typical of a, like Indiana Jones, architects and grave robbers. And he's just gonna walk up and be all like, "So, what's in the box?"
So if Sir Ursa sees you around the corner of his eye, he will point his hand axe at you, going, "Who are you? Where you want?"
I literally start flapping and I jump and like literally float really high up and really far away.
I was chasing a squirrel, but now I see a package. Yeah. So what's in the package?
Yeah, you chased that. There was a squirrel that was coming up on you, but you chased it away and it threw a piece of paper at you and ran away.
I was still more interested in the squirrel.
Exactly.
Distraction.
Did you receive an invite from the Fairy Queen? Like, I narrow my eyes.
I not that I know of. I found this piece of paper while chasing that squirrel, but I have yet to read it. Is that what this is?
Go ahead and read it. Because I was just between me and the Owl Lord. I'm still kind of like pointing my hand axe at you, which is very disproportionate for this one little teddy bear to carry, but yet yours like is just a very strikingly weird image.
All right, so I'm gonna give you like I'm gonna take the little piece of paper that's in my bag. Just kind of reach over my shoulder with my mouth, and I'm gonna lay it on the ground, and I'm gonna look at you with the biggest puppy dog eyes ever, and be all like, "I can't read."
Fine, I'll read it for you. So I open up the envelope and like read the details.
It's almost the same as the other two letters, but it's it's personalized to you.
To Joe's
To
character.
Joe's character, yeah. They're all
Oh,
Moon
different,
puppy.
but they basically say the same thing.
So you've made a deal with the Fairy Queen as well, huh?
I have. I believe there was a reward. So
Yes. So the
Yes.
package here is a way for all three of us to make it to her court. Well, time's a wasting. Owl Lord, are you still around?
Yes,
Like
yes.
as I call out.
I'm standing on a tree branch, maybe a long distance away, literally whatever a long range is in game terms.
The
So, like,
pup's
maybe a
safe.
few
You can
meters.
come back.
I'm just gonna look in your direction with again the biggest puppy dog eyes ever, and be like, "Are you scared? Will you not travel with us?"
Yeah, the Owl Lord is not scared of no one. Jumps out of the tree. Come. Pups need direction.
Well, the package is the direction, so you know what? If it's just the three of us, I might as well just go ahead and open it up.
All right, you open the
So-
package up. There is a little pot of, it looks like paint, and a broad paintbrush.
Oh. Yes. Perfect.
Do
Use
we
it.
paint it on the ground or the
Yep.
trees?
Here.
Paint my trees or my ground.
Can we paint
Oh.
you?
As long as you're open to the suggestion.
Do not.
Oh, do not.
Do not.
Boulder?
Paint my ground.
Boulder then?
No, use it.
How exactly? I assume that creates a hallway of sorts.
May I step up now?
I got something different for you and Crystal. Let
Okay.
me get y'all something a little different.
Corey, I walk up to it and I grab the paintbrush.
Okay.
And I start dipping it into the paint
Right.
and then attempting to paint reality.
All right. You paint as you move the brush up and down. You get to see Queen Anae's beautiful castle. You basically paint yourself a portal to her realm.
Yep, on the King's Highway. Forward, go, go, go.
All right, ain't the strangest thing I've seen. And as I walk forward into the portal,
I suspect you'd never painted yourself a portal before.
I'm just gonna look
tried.
at the Owl Lord, just kind of like, what is this? All right, but I'll see obviously the little teddy bear having walked through already, but I'm gonna walk up to it slowly, sniffing around, and then kind of just step through.
Oh, now you're the one who's scared. Good.
So we'll
Moving
get to
onward.
we'll get to you guys. We'll get back to you guys a little later. We're gonna go to James. James, you have found a small nexus of magic in a deep cave where you are attempting to create a new magical potion with a cauldron. And
Trying to distill that magic into a portable source.
you're stirring it and stirring it up. And you don't notice behind you something coming slowly down from the ceiling.
Well, if I don't notice, I can't react to it.
Crystal, you have been delving into a new cave, exploring the area, looking for cool things. When you notice something following you in the shadows, you turn to look at it, and a spider slinks out. But the spider is wearing a little cap and a blue uniform and has a satchel around it and says, "Hey, I got a message for you."
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Hey, have you seen another wolf around here? I'm looking for another one.
No, I I haven't seen anybody in days.
I'm kind of lost down here. Mind if we stick together?
Oh, sure.
Really
I
dark.
can find my way around pretty much anywhere.
Excellent. That's great. Thanks. I really appreciate this. James, you turn around to see a giant spider coming down from the ceiling with
What looks like a mix between a wolf and a corgi with little stubby legs.
writing on its abdomen.
Continue step around the cauldron to the next cardinal point. And just keep right on stirring while looking at them.
Is this the wolf you're looking for?
He's a
I don't know.
about
Are you-
5.5 foot tall wolf in a humanoid shape.
It looks like him. Are you Fen?
Aye.
Fenrinson?
Rearson.
Rearson. Yeah, that's right. It's an R, not an N. It's hard to read these things in cursive. You know what? You know how it is.
Especially when you have multiple eyes that don't focus the same.
I know. He puts the letter all up around him. He hands you the letter.
Take it.
It sticks to his hand a little, but he finally figures out how to let go with his hooky spider fingers.
And still has not stopped stirring. Opens the letter with his other hand.
I'll take the opportunity to open mine.
Hey,
Read it by the glow of the cauldron.
I have a package for you guys too. He pulls out a box and sets it down. All right, I'm gonna find my way out of here. I'll see you later.
Okay, don't get lost.
Second tunnel on the left on your way out will get you back to the surface.
Oh, thanks. Really appreciate that. So yeah,
He's able to avoid the kobolds.
so yes, it is a message from Queen Aineen. Queen Ainee. And yes, she's summoning you to the castle. The letter doesn't tell you why you're being summoned, just that you need to be there, and that she needs you for a service. And the way to the castle is inside the box.
Fold the letter back up, tuck it into one of my many pockets, look at the wolf corgi type and go, "Would you mind opening that? I have to wait for this to turn green before I can stop stirring."
Absolutely. I'll tear open the package and see what's inside.
It's a doorknob.
A doorknob?
It's a doorknob and a piece of chalk.
I think I know what to do with these. I'll pick up the piece of chalk and draw a door outline on the wall of the cave and stick the doorknob in it.
All right, you open the door, and the door opens up to the Queen's castle.
Has my mixture turned green?
Well, as the light of the castle pours in, it totally disrupts your potion, turning it red, which is bad, and a puff of smoke
Time to
comes
go.
out of it.
Grab
At
Oh,
least
no,
it
we
wasn't
lost.
yellow.
Step
Yellow
over, slamming it
chemistry
shut
is the
behind
worst
me.
chemistry.
And I'll go, "Oh no!
Red means
I'm
boom."
so sorry!"
In fact, I'm going to make it a GM intrusion. James, I'm giving you one experience point, or I'm giving you 2 experience points. One you can give to another player on the scene.
I mean,
As-
I
Obviously,
wonder
that
who.
is.
As hundreds of snakes start pouring out of the cauldron. You can say, no, that doesn't happen by spending an XP instead. By denying the GM intrusion, you don't get any XP, and instead you spend an XP. Or you can just roll with it.
I'm going to roll with it and go with my stated actions of crap, grabs my stuff, grab Sparky under the other arm, and dive through the door, slamming it shut behind me.
All right. To get away from these snakes is going to be, well, it was going to be...
Picking the cauldron as I go so that it's no longer on the fire.
It's going, well, yeah, that's a lot of things to do. So it's going to be a TN, it was going to be a TN3 just to escape them. but now it's a TN4 because you're grabbing up all your stuff, and it's a TN5 because you're grabbing Sparky and running through the door. It's gonna be a TN. It's gonna be a difficulty 6, level 6, if you want to kick over the Cauldron 2 on your way out. How much are you doing?
I
Well,
mean,
I'm not leaving my stuff.
I'm the one that just
I'm
opened the
honorable, so
door.
I'm
I'm
not going
right
to be leaving
there.
Sparky to it all.
So
So unless Sparky is also just diving through, well, I think I can skip picking up Sparky. Sparky can get through, since they're right there.
right there at the door. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So-
I won't bother with picking up Sparky. I'll just be free action of speech. Run
All right. Since you're picking up your stuff,
and
Give
pick and grab and run.
give yourself a level 4 task. It is going to be a level 4 speed task. Crystal, you're right next to the door. You're eased by 1 level unless you have another thing you'd like to do. So it'll be only level 2 action for you.
How do I do that?
I don't really have anything else to do. I'll go on through the door.
Okay, to escape the snakes and go through the door, Crystal, it is a level 2 action. So you need to roll a d20 and make a 6 or better unless you spend effort.
I think I'm okay.
Okay. Make that level 6 roll. Oh! Okay. You get a major effect as well. As your major effect, you can give aid to Fen if you like.
Of course.
All right. So,
So I just
Look
roll a
out!
d20?
huh?
I just roll a d20, or because I don't
No.
know how to do what you said to do.
No. You're picking up
Well-
your stuff. So that is a level.
Uh-huh.
So I made it. So I made it. You hindered 1 level. So it is level 4, which means you need a 12 or more on a d20. It is a speed action, so you can spend speed effort to bring it down 1 level. But here's a good thing that just happened. Sparky, notice what was happening, jumped right towards the cauldron, knocking it over, jumping back off of it and straight through the door. Giving
Oh,
you
that
a
saves me
little
knocking it over.
giving you a little extra time to get away, easing the level by 1. So now it's a level 3. So you need a 9 or better on a d20. You can spend effort to ease it again, bring it down to a level 2, which is a 6 or better. What would you like to do?
I think I'll just go for it without using the effort.
Okay, you need a 9 or better on a d20. So almost a 50-50 chance.
Just a little
There you
bit.
go. You both make it through the door.
And slam that door shut behind us.
Boom.
Doesn't do to piss off the queen by bringing a bunch of snakes to her place.
Oh no. Oh,
That
by the
spider
way,
fellow seemed like a nice chap. I hope he avoids the kobolds and manages to get out before the snakes catch up.
Me too. By the way, my name is Sparky. Nice to meet you.
I am Fen. It is an honor to meet you as well.
Well, let's see what the queen wants.
Crystal. Crystal. Look at our kitties.
don't know.
Oh, they're so cute.
So adorable. Our cats are sleeping curled up in the same cat bed.
I can hardly hear Crystal. I just, for some reason now, I can hear her very, very, very low.
Hold on. Crystal, can you give us some sound levels here?
Hello, my name is Sparky, not Crystal. How well do you guys hear me?
Keep talking.
Blah 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 blah. 1, 2,
Much
3,
better.
4,
Amazing.
5.
All right, I turned up the amplitude a little.
Aw, kitty.
Yeah. Much better, yeah. Clearly.
Sorry about that, guys.
Black darkness.
Okay. Everybody is led. Make the announcement that you are at the castle. Whoa,
Yeah, that's you, Corey.
that is me. Gonna take that down just a tad there.
Just
okay.
a tad.
You guys are all led, after you make your announcement to the castle that you're here, you're all led to the Queen's Chamber, where you see a shocking scene. Queen Anine, who you have mostly seen in her best light, with her green silk dress and long hair, is in her bed. At first blink, she is herself, although wan and clearly ill. On the next, she is a large red mare thrashing on the bed. A few other fairies are there, attempting to help her. She has a fairy healer there, and when the queen sees you walk in, she turns to the healer and says, "Now, Belial." And the healer does something that you can't really make out. And for a few moments, the queen seems back to her old self. She beckons you to come closer. And it's clear that every word is a struggle. "Ah, my friends, come. It is a tragic moment for our kingdom."
Your Majesty, what happened?
I feel that I have been betrayed by my sister, though I do not know why. She is attacking the kingdom here on the Midsummer's Day. You see, long ago there was a pact made between me and my twin sister, Grenay. She would rule during the winter months, and I would rule during the summer months, and we would slumber during the times we were not ruling. But she wishes to rule during the summer, and I don't know why. She has cursed me with an illness and is attacking us. I need you. I will release you from the boon that you owe me. All of the years left in my service will be wiped away if you help restore the kingdom in the balance.
Just I'm gonna step forward, all proud, chest out, head up, and be like, "Vladimir Moonpuppy, at your service."
I'm so glad to hear that you can help. I do not know why my sister would want to take the realm. You must find out what happened to her. Do not kill my sister. It would upset the balance of the kingdom greatly if either of us were to perish.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
So Ursa is like, kind of contemplating on everything.
I myself was attacked by some shadowy creature from Grenay's court, and it made me so ill.
Was it poison or venom?
I don't know. Belial, tell them. Belial says, yes, I believe I know someone who can help cure the queen, but I cannot go leave the queen's side.
You know where this person resides?
He says, where does it say that? Yes. I know of a... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me voice this character better. Yes.
All right.
Yes, I know someone But I cannot leave my queen's side. But I know someone who might be able to cure her. It's a sea hag named Karlek. The sea hag Karlek. You'll have to go far to the ocean at the edge of the kingdom. But this conch shell, he goes over, he pulls out a conch shell. We'll point the way. Just hold it from the string and from the rope, and it will point the way towards your destination. Also, before you enter Karlek's home, make sure to blow on the conch shell so they know that you are a guest. Right?
Yes.
Conch shell, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
If no
Anay.
one else reaches out, I'll hold out my hand for the conch.
Okay. you have now a conch shell.
You're like the only adult-sized person in the party.
Yeah. At
Hey,
5.5 foot tall, I'm the tallest one here.
I might be short, but that doesn't mean that I'm not an adult.
I said adult-sized. Like, human adult-sized. I know you're not a human.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
I am an adult.
I
am
am
an
an adult.
I am kind of Popo-like. This character is kind of Popo-like.
Ooh. Alright, so after you grab the conch shell, I'm just gonna kind of walk up and to the front of the pack, you know, and look around and be like, so it seems we have ourselves a wolf pack. Should I take the lead?
I would suggest before you go off, because there are two sides of this: her illness and the defense of the kingdom. That you talk to the queen's son, Gerard. He's the master of the defense here of the kingdom.
Also, are we still in the same room as the queen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Just want to make sure. So-
My aide will take you to Gerard.
Mind if I have a moment with the queen?
Of
While everyone
course.
else goes, I'll follow along.
The
afterwards.
medicine I gave her will be wearing off soon, though, so be quick about it.
I will.
And before we leave
So,
the room,
Sir Ursa,
I'll
comes up to the queen
bow.
after making.
So-
My queen, if I am honored for the dissolution of the boon, but if anything, once you are well again, you can still ask of me of any service. You've helped me a lot these past few years. I will never forget that.
You are so brave for someone so small. I am so glad to have you in my service. I hope we can be friends for... And she'll start shape-changing again in front of you. And Bilal will say, oh, no, I'm sorry, Sir Ursa Minor. Please, this way.
No worries. I'll see myself out with the rest. And, he walks on.
All right. Him the magician for his magical abilities. He is the half fairy son of Anay, but he doesn't look half human.
Okay,
Greetings. I am so happy to see you at such a dark time. I wish there were better ways, much better circumstances to meet again. But I'm glad you are here. You have served my mother so graciously over the years.
What can you
So-
tell us about the circumstances?
Well, The Winter Queen, she's attacking, and I don't know why. From what my mother has told me about her, she's always been on. But I have to make sure that the armies are put in the right position. We've spread very thin right now because there are attacks coming from everywhere. Because of, when she's not ruling this realm, she makes her home in the Sorrows. It's a below-ground realm. It's out of time and space, but I have a key.
Yes.
He pulls out a key, and then he pulls out a little key mold, and he pushes the key in the key mold, and he pulls out a second key, and he gives it to...
Me.
gives it to the Owl Lord. It opens the only door to the Sorrows, which is along the realm's eastern border.
Realm's eastern border. Got it.
Yes, the eastern border.
Can you be more specific?
Which way was the ocean?
I'll pull out a map.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, it'll be in this area. But don't worry at all, because the Leverets will know the way. I can give you a Leveret for each of you as a mount.
Leveret.
Yeah,
What?
it's a Leveret, mate. It's like a hare that you
Hey.
ride. Very fast, very bouncy. I'll get you there, lickety split.
Bouncy. Yeah.
Only thing faster is a racing snail.
Quite right, yeah.
Okay.
I say we try to visit the Sea Witch to cure the queen first, if possible.
That is more pressing at the moment, I think.
I believe that to be the best option.
I agree.
Though the leopards
Oh.
would help us get there faster, too.
Oh, of course, Leverets could take you anywhere you want in our kingdom, all the way to the borders, but the Leverets don't like to leave our lands. So if you go past the borders of our kingdom, you're gonna have to leave the Leverets behind. But they'll wait dutifully for you. I've trained them well.
Huh.
Can you tell us more about the shadowy creature that attacked the queen?
Oh yes, it's a what's it called now?
Might be useful information to tell the hag.
What do we got here? What do we got here?
You're right back.
The Red Queen, the Snow Queen.
I kind of want to go grab my actual cloak. I think I will. It's in the same room, so I'll still hear you guys. So be right back.
Oh my gosh. I have a pattern for making a cloak. And I really, really want to make one, but it takes a absolute ton of fabric. And if I'm gonna make a cloak, I want to make a cloak.
Have you heard tell of an King? An Earl King?
Earl King.
Earl King?
Yes, an Earl King. It's a troll. It's a when a noble is stripped of their title and banished, their hatred can swell inside of them until they become a troll, an Earl King.
Rogue.
Oh.
I have a force heard of these creatures.
Very dangerous. If you see it, I suggest running and not attacking it.
Is that what attacked the queen?
I think so. I can't be certain, but the healer says that she knows what the poison is, but can't heal it, but knows somebody who can. So maybe you can ask her or him. Maybe you can ask him about the where to find that person, so you can find the way to cure my mother.
We have the means to find the one that has the cure. Knowing what the poison is might help. Though, so we should probably talk with the healer before we head out.
That
Well,
would be a wise decision.
if she sent you the thing, if she sent you already, if he already gave you the information, then you should be able to just go see the person. They should know, right?
Didn't name
I
the poison,
think
though.
after hearing what did it and who to see about it, if they're that knowledgeable, they should be able to do it.
Right,
agree.
right. Right on you, mate. It's good thinking. All right. Let me go get you. Excuse me?
The guy who led us to the prince.
Oh, and
He's
Abe led
still
you to
there?
the prince. Belial is with the queen. You can go back
Okay.
there if you really want.
Just real quick to ask what the name of the poison is.
All right.
And then hurry out to the
You
courtyard.
knock on
to
the
meet-
door, and one of the and Belial comes out, and he's like, "What? What are you doing
one's-
back here? The queen is in no position to see anyone."
Not asking to see her. You forgot to name the poison.
Oh, it's. He gives you a name. I'm not. It doesn't say.
Fair enough. He tells us what it is.
It's
We
troll
have it.
poison. It's troll poison. It's the troll curse. That's what it is. Oh yeah, it's the troll curse. You gotta be careful of the troll curse. It'll turn you to stone. Sure, why not?
Why not?
Turns mortals to stone, causes
It'll make you turn into a
Fae
red
to
mare on
randomly
your own bed.
shapeshift.
It kills you
All right.
slowly from the inside. Oh, it's not good. Not at all. No.
I'll let you get back to taking care of her.
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Oh yeah, of course. You have a safe journey.
As best we can. And then catch up with them in the courtyard.
All right.
And when I get there, I go, it's the poison is called troll curse.
Troll curse.
Yes.
Yes, on
Yes,
mortals
remember?
it turns them to stone.
Among other things.
So you
At
get
least before it turns you to stone.
So you get a big. There are giant rabbits with saddles. A creme brulee brown bunny. There's a white bunny with big black spots on it. There's a jet black, rabbit. There's a gray rabbit with a white feet. And there's a bunch of different bunnies.
I'll go for the gray one then.
All right,
I'm going
you
to
get the Bugs Bunny.
I'm going to jump onto the back of the jet black one.
All right,
And, sit all proud,
overflowing on it. One of those bunnies.
I will take the creme brulee one.
All right,
cautiously approach the remaining bunny.
Spots?
I
So-
imagine that whichever one that James picks would get scared at first because a giant fucking wolf is walking through.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, wait.
Well, he mostly just
Maybe
looks
not.
like a human, right? But with a
Oh
tail
yeah,
and
you're
wolf
you're
ears.
kind of humanoid.
I'm humanoid in shape, but I got a wolf's head.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. So yeah, you got to get used to your bunny. Your leverett is named Bugs because it has the same coloration as Bugs Bunny.
What's the creme brulee ones?
Creme brulee. That's that leverett's name, creme brulee.
All right.
However, ironically, mine isn't named Fluffy. It's named Killer because of its teeth, which are super long.
It's not.
Doesn't matter what the actual name of the rabbit is.
That's what you
I'm
call
calling it Killer.
All right.
It looks like a upsized and different color version of the Monty Python Killer Rabbit.
And I
That's what I
say
was
that I say that in character, both like the first part, and either an NPC responded with what Core retorted, or he himself retorts him to himself and then corrects himself at the end and goes, "No, well, I'm calling it."
And
Just
of
gonna
course,
just gonna kind of walk up the neck and crawl up onto the head of the of my rabbit. I'm gonna look, down from up above it, and I'm gonna be like, "What is your name?"
Vladimir's rabbit is named.
Once I'm in the saddle on Bugs, go ahead and pull out the conch and hang it to see which way we're supposed to go.
All right, it turns, boop, and shows you the exact direction you need to head out.
Well, that way.
All right, so then I'm gonna be-
say as I rub its fur.
I'm gonna take a.
That way. No, fool, it is that way. No, I believe it is that way. No, 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 no.
I'm literally
That
laying
way.
spread eagle
That
on
way.
the rabbit and just like petting it, full body petting it.
It's
Like,
like-
fluffy.
There's a saddle.
fluffy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm in the
fluffy.
saddle. As
I could just
best
imagine
as
the
I can
saddle
be.
is like so close to the rabbit's body that it takes like a weird shape out of the rest of the fur.
The owl lord just jumps into the rabbit, like you
And
lose
just
it.
sinks
Literally
It's
into
just
the
the
fur.
horn sticking up out.
Jumps out of it and swims in like Scrooge McDuck and Money, like jumping in and out of the
I
rabbit.
did pick the
Owl Lord ends up
fluffiest
sitting on the
rabbit.
head, and it makes it look like it's a jackalope because all you see are the horns sticking out.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, y'all begin to make your way, and let me roll a die here. I'm gonna roll some dice.
Nothing?
All
Or
right.
is it a secret die?
So I need everybody to make a level 3, like intellect perception kind of roll. If you have any skill with,
I have a skill
searching-
called finding things, finding hidden things.
I will accept that. You're
Discerning true motives or seeing through the eyes.
Nope. This
well,
is.
I'm skilled in perception and in searching.
I will give you both of those to give you 2 assets.
Oh,
So you get
awesome.
a level 1. Level 3, which means it is a 9 on a d20. You can always spend effort and make your rolls.
I'm good.
Yeah, you had a 3.
I'm good.
Hey, I rolled
Oh,
a
wow.
14. I needed a 3.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Matt sees all the things.
His little button eyes spot the glint a mile away.
Sir.
And snatches that arrow right out of the air.
Can't hide anything from you.
All right. Who didn't make
I'm
it?
trying to figure out. Hold on, I'm trying to figure
I
out
did
how
not.
to do this. Right.
If you spent effort, make sure
There we
that
go. Okay, check it out. So I rolled it with a skill, and this is the box that it comes out with. So a skill trained, 0 assets, 0 effort, 0 effort used for other levels. I beat difficulty 7.
Ooh, nice. Cool.
To do.
Oh, 18 isn't a minor
Yeah,
effect.
19 is a minor effect.
It's plus 2 damage.
20 is a major effect. Okay, I want to make sure everybody knows this on their character sheet. If they open their character sheet, you'll see your might, speed, and intellect, and then underneath it, you'll see your number is your current. So you can press the up and down arrow to add or subtract from your might pools. Got it?
When you can press the intellect, like the actual name, to reset it back to the max.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. So if you click on the name, it resets it back to your max, which is your pool. Okay, with that out of the way,
Oh.
we're going to start with Matt's character, Sir Ursa Minor. As you're riding on your leveret, you see a red mare on top of a distant hill. You see it first, and you notice it is acting strangely. You behind if you want with your major effect, you get like that kind of instant thing where you can react to it.
My question is, like, is it dangerous though? Like, does it seem like a little ill? Does it seem like a bad decision to just go and, like, you know?
It is a red mare. It is a like a crimson horse. It is the same kind of crimson horse that the queen you saw her turn into.
That's all you got. Go.
You know what? Let's take a risk. It's like, so I'm gonna call out to the rest of them. I'll be right back. I see something strange. And I veer
You
off.
don't have time to say anything. You can go.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do that.
You just go, "Whoopsh, I'll be right back.
He says,
Well, he's a teddy bear, so he's not getting far fast.
So,
He's
you
on
are
a
you
racing rabbit.
you are riding
yeah,
this
okay.
rabbit, and you need to make this rabbit go as fast as possible. So, do you have any skill with riding?
Nope,
Or
not at all.
Animals,
yeah, yeah.
or making people do what you want them to do? Anything
Social
of that nature?
ineptitude.
Huh?
Social ineptitude.
Okay. So I'm not going to put that against you, but it's going to be a level 4 roll. It's going to be either intellect or speed. I don't care which. I think it's going to be intellect. A level 4 intellect roll to get this bunny to get up there as fast as possible to help this creature.
Okay, and
fact.
how do I roll for intellect? If you don't mind my asking, I'm still not used to
It's
this.
just a d20 roll.
Yeah.
D20. All right.
Yeah, you can spend effort by spending 3 points of intellect, like always.
Okay. I didn't spend
Oh,
any
that
effort,
is an
and
excellent
apparently it
roll.
worked in my favor still.
Yeah, excellent. Whoop, you get up there, you have a minor effect too. Excellent. Wow, you're just killing it today, Matt. Okay, everybody.
Well, this game likes you better than Roll20 does. Apparently.
Yeah, definitely.
So everybody else, as Sir Ursa Minor charges off on his leveret, creme brulee, everybody else sees now what he's charged off into, and in the distance, on a far off hillside, you see a red mare, and it is stumbling slowly along the top of this far off hill.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should follow.
Don't split the party. Yeah.
All right, Matt, you get your leveret to get in front of this mare before this mare runs itself somewhere it's not supposed to and hurts itself, and it stops in front of you.
Is there something wrong?
My queen is hurt. I can feel it. I'm trying to get to her, but I don't know which way it is.
I can lead you back to the castle if you need assistance.
Everything's blurry.
Mind
walk up.
mind if I lead you by rope? I can have my leveret come back to the stables, and you can be led back to the castle.
This creature is in shock.
Oh, so I assume everyone else made it to where I was, huh?
You're
Well, Corey hasn't said we have.
no. It says I'll follow you if you know where the queen is.
All right, I can lead you back to the castle, but I can't detour any further.
Okay.
Have we
As-
arrived yet?
As you guys arrive, you see Sir Ursa tying this mare to his leveret.
What is
Alright.
going on, Sir Ursa?
This is the Queen's red mare. searching for the queen herself. So I'm trying to take her back to the castle.
I'm a
Can
guy.
I roll a
Well,
discerning?
a mare indicates.
Oh yeah, Mara is a woman. That's right.
Yes.
Mare is a girl.
Like if
Mare is a
if
girl horse. Yep, that's
you would've
right.
said a red stallion, if it was a male.
It's a red mare. Yep, that's what it says.
Can I do a discerning people's true motives or seeing through lies to check the motive of this mare?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I had a feeling that that's the case, but I'm taking this mare for her word.
What I want to do is sense magic.
There's lots of
Okay,
magic.
I'm clicking on the macro for it,
I
and it
kinda
says
feel
that the
like
macro can only be
magic is
used by Fen
everywhere.
Rierson, and I'm like, what?
Oh.
Range.
How do I make it do that then?
I need to change the name of the character, maybe?
The character is that.
Because I see for my and Crystal's names, we have our character names next to it, and y'all don't seem
Just spend the amount
Okay,
of
maybe I just didn't have my character selected. Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Oh
frick.
no.
PM intrusion.
So, as you go up and you're like, who are you exactly? You notice that the horse, the image of the horse fades away and becomes like a shadow and then like wind.
Is this something only he sees or all of us?
No, all of you. Definitely.
So this was a distraction?
I don't think this is a good thing to bring to the queen.
And then
Did you just kill it?
I'm just gonna jump down and start smelling the area where it just disappeared.
well, hold on, give me a second.
I say atop my rabbit mount from my throne of hair.
Your throne of hair.
All I did was look at it like this.
Couldn't have done that. Gave it the evil eye. You know what they say? Give a red mare the evil eye, and it'll disappear into a smoky shadow dust
So-
thing.
Then you hear
What they
everyone
think.
hears whistling from holes in the hill as little dust devils shoot out of the little holes,
Lots of
pulling up
dust.
little leaves and stuff, and they start swirling towards you. You're surrounded.
I think
Oh
we
no,
should
we're
run.
surrounded.
And he said,
Yippee-ki-yay,
I
creme brulee.
I activate natural warding.
Well, it's initiative. Y'all are surprised.
Uh,
I know you want to activate stuff. Y'all are surprised you can do it on your initiative. So everybody roll it's going to be a speed roll.
Speed roll for
Yep.
initiative.
You can spend effort to gain. So whatever level you roll is going to be basically your initiative. And if you spend effort, you get an extra level.
Wait, so how do I make a
Way
speed
to-
roll?
To roll initiative.
It's just a d20 roll.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
But you can spend speed effort is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
So Matt, Joe, Fen. So yeah, we got Maven. Okay.
That looks like all of us.
And I go on 12. So we're going to start out with Joe's character, Vladimir. Vladimir, there are 5 of them, one for each of you.
All right.
Good luck, Joe.
All right,
Oh, puppy
so
time.
I mean, we're surrounded there within, quick distance, right? I'm just gonna kind of. I'd like to pull out my knife from my backpack and and take a stance. Just hold it in my mouth and kind of growl at him and get ready.
So on your turn, let's see. Activate ability. Can you? I think you can pull out a weapon and attack at the same time. I'm not sure though. Let me double check here.
Hey, Crystal, are you aware, Corgi?
No.
Oh.
Have you all
It's
seen
too
those
bad we
pictures of
can't see each
corgis that had
other's
been crossbred with
pictures.
other breeds?
Sorry, I couldn't hear Crystal. What did you say, Crystal?
I was saying, I guess we can't see each other's pictures, but the one that I picked was a Valhound, which they kind of look like, they've got the short little corgi legs, and they look vaguely husky / wolf-ish otherwise.
Yep, you're gonna have to take an action to pull out your weapon. Definitely.
Okay, that's what I figured.
So yeah, you pull out your
Right.
weapon, you get it ready.
If you guys go to the Cypher system on the private Discord, you'll see my character's picture. It's up a little.
We're going to Matt's character, Sir Ursa, next.
All right. I am going to hop off my leveret and enlarge.
Say it. Say it. Introduce
Ursa
yourself.
Major.
I am Ursa Major! As
Now comes the
armor
embiggening.
sprouts out of this teddy bear as he becomes a giant 9-foot lumbering armored just a suit of armor
Human-shaped armor.
with a big
We get
bear head helmet.
we get the whole sequence, right? The full thing where they he just and then all coming in the background, floating through space. And
Exactly.
transforming.
20-minute magical girl transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quick.
baby.
And the armor
Yes.
still has the big
Tron.
button eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And the entire process, while he's like shown in light, is just the two button eyes staring out at the screen. It does a full 180 spin,
And an
the eyes are
explosion
always
behind him.
Still staring at you.
Explosion behind him.
Oh man.
So yeah, you're a 9-foot suit of armor now. Spend the points to do that.
All right, 1 might point.
So I believe you have might edge, right?
You
Yes.
should.
So
As a
0
combatant.
might points then, right?
Yep.
Is there a way for us to put our characters?
I thought it increased your might pool by 3.
I was a fool to make a character
Yeah.
who was not equipped for combat.
Hold on, let me double check here. What does it do? Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, abilities.
Embiggen.
Yeah, during this time, you get 4 points to your might pool, +1 to armor, and +2 to might edge. So now your might edge is
nice.
3.
It's 15, but
Oh yeah,
dang.
you're right. Your initial pool is 15. So yeah,
So it's
it goes up to 19. You're right. You already did it already. Okay, yeah, you're awesome now. Raw Ursa Major. Okay. Let me check the initiative here. We are going to Sparky. They will begin to attack. There is a whirling thing of wind filled with pine needles, and it will come towards the Owl Lord, shooting pine needles at the Owl Lord.
I got my eye.
Defend yourself.
Owl Lord, make a level 3 defense roll. How are you defending yourself?
Well, I'm spending an intellect point to allow me to utilize my intellect for any speed defense in place of any defense roll that I would normally need to make.
Is that an
As
action or is that an enabler?
It's an action to initiate.
So I guess you have to activate that on your turn then, don't you? So that's
I
not
guess
ready
guess
yet.
so. Okay.
Yeah, let me open it up. Let me read it. Abilities. Is it natural warding?
Yeah, natural warding.
Yeah.
Effect lasts for 1 minute. Whenever a creature will attack, you can make an intellect defense roll in place of the defense roll you would normally make.
Yep.
If you do so, you can get a minor effect and do damage to them. Oh, so it is. I'd have to wait till my
You
action
have to
is
wait
set.
till your action to do it. So yeah.
I'll try to do a speed defense then, using my my hair to get out of the way, or it could to like navigate them out of the way.
Okay.
Like,
Speed defense will work. You can duck out of the way, dodge out of the way. You can spend effort to bring it down to a level 2, of course. It is a level 3 roll.
I guess I will spend effort. I guess I just have to roll.
Okay, you need a 6 or more. And you made it! Right on the dot.
Ooh, yeah. All right. I do not get stung in the eyeballs with pine cone needles.
Pine needles.
Pine cone needles.
All right. Another little whirling dervish of wind comes over to Fen, and it's filled with sharp blades of grass and shoots you with those. Make a
Well,
level 3 defense roll.
I am trained in speed defense tasks when not wearing armor.
All right, so that brings it down to a 6, and you failed.
Dang it.
Take 3 points of might damage.
That hurt.
Yep.
Okay,
Forget your armor.
he doesn't wear armor. There are tiny stones in your whirlwind, and it shoots them out. Make
All right, so
make a defense roll.
I am also trained in speed defense when not wearing armor.
Yep. So that brings it down to a
And-
6. You can spend effort.
Ooh, yeah.
You dodge out of the way.
Being smaller helped you.
Just
Yeah.
helped me.
Puppy power.
Puppy power. Yeah.
All right. Ursa Major. The devil, the little swirling dirt devil around you has little clouds within it that spark with tiny bits of lightning and shoots a little lightning bolt to hopefully electrocute your armor. Make a defense roll. Level 3.
Alright. Level 3.
All right, you're
Made
good.
it. Excellent.
What kind of defense did you use? You didn't even say.
Might defense.
All right, your armor just kind of dissipates it, grounds it.
Okay, so do I spend might points for it? Or...
You didn't say you did.
I mean, even
okay.
if you used
You just-
an edge, it wouldn't have cost you anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't. You have a
Oh,
3
sorry,
edge.
Even if you used
Okay,
an effort,
okay.
it wouldn't have cost you anything.
You can automatically use effort and not take any
As
points.
long as it's might.
As long as it's might, yeah.
Alright.
Dude, your character's good. And you should understand it better.
Alright, okay. Hey, I have your help with it, so thank you guys.
And I assume I'm next.
You are next. And this is a cloud of like shadowy darkness, and a bolt of darkness flows out and tries to touch you.
I will defend using my speed to roll aside.
Sounds great. Are you wearing any armor?
Leather armor.
It is +1 effort if you spend any effort. Unless you are trained in armor. Are you trained in armor?
Practiced in armor is
Yeah.
the thing.
Practiced in armor, yeah. Okay, so you don't. It's no extra speed then. Yeah. Make a speed defense roll. You can spend effort if you want.
2, right?
It's a level 3 unless you spend effort.
right.
So it's 9 or more.
I'll go ahead and use effort.
Okay.
And I failed anyway.
Yeah. So go to your character sheet. And then reduce your speed by the amount of effort you used. And now it is the Owl Lord. The Owl Lord.
Owl Lord?
The Owl Lord.
Oh,
The Owl Lord.
my name's Maven.
Who?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
but
giving
we
up.
only know you as the Owl Lord.
Because it costs one intellect point, and I have an edge of one. So
Okay, you activate it. That's your action, because that is an action.
So here's what happens. I get up and I stand on top of the head, the tippy top of the head of my hair, and I put my staff up in the air and I start spinning it around. And as I spin it around, a bunch of plants and vines and stuff like that start growing up around, and they start like pushing things away from me, to try to keep things away from attacking me.
And you give a shrill command. Who shall not pass?
No.
No, he doesn't
I
do
don't give
that.
any command.
Doesn't do that.
I just do the wooloo 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 wooloo. Arise, chicken.
Arise, chicken, arise. Super mega chicken is only
Arise,
legend.
chicken.
Vladimir, it's back to you.
No, my turn.
Are you first?
I
I
haven't
thought-
gone yet.
Oh, you're last.
Oh.
You're super last. I believe.
Not just last, but super last. It's like
Wait.
last, but extra.
Yeah, you're the last. You go at 6. That's right.
Oh, actually, before I end my turn, I have See the Unseen, which is an automatic. It is an enabler. I always have the ability to perceive things that are normally invisible, out of phase, or only partially existing in this universe. Do I see anything weird inside of those dust devils?
They are spirits.
Okay, cool.
They are wind spirits
So
from
then
beneath
I
the earth.
expect that is exactly what I perceive normally in everyday life, so I'm not kind of scared. I'm not
Yeah,
scared.
they're
know
wind
what it
spirits from beneath the earth, from the realm of
Nice.
sorrow.
Really nice wind spirits over there. They're real nice. They're cool guys.
They are very cool because they're winter spirits. They're very
Yeah,
chill,
windy.
super chill, super.
Super chill.
They always bring beer.
All right,
Yeah, but they often give you the cold shoulder.
then you're up.
Right. I'm going to actually cast Entangling Force on one of them, trying to create a gap that we can actually just break out through.
Sure.
And I would like to spend a level of effort to make it actually a little stronger.
Target within short range is subject to a snare constructed of semi-tangible lines of force. For 1 minute. Yeah, sure.
It'll make it a level 3 construct that holds it by putting the one effort in it.
You can just do. You can increase by 1 level per effort. That's cool. Okay, so they are level 3 creatures, so you will need a 9 or more to entangle it.
I am practiced at this,
Okay. Then
so here we go.
then you
And got it exactly.
boom. Well, practice brings it down a level, so it would have been a 6 or more. Practice gives you an
so-
asset.
I hold my staff up,
Oh,
the
not pro-
vines on it start moving, my eyes glow, and these tattoos start appearing all over me. And then I point, and the green force goes out and just wraps around one of them.
Cool. It is. It's made of magic, right? So it's like a magic bubble that kind of like encapsulates it.
Snare constructed of semi-tangible lines of force. So there's like a spider web or vine imagery going all over it.
Right. Well, it has to encapsulate the wind because it is the wind.
Well, it is magic.
Yeah. So, you have entangled it successfully. Practice doesn't give you an access. Practice just means you can use it without hindrance. That's what that means. Silly me.
Yep. So I still made it.
You still made it on the dot. All right, yours is taken out for a while. You won't have to deal with it.
And I go, there's an opening. We can go get out this way.
Vladimir.
All
Vladimir
right.
Moon Puppy.
Well, I would like to jump towards the nearest little devil, right? And stab at it with my knife. That's being held in my mouth.
Right. It is a speed attack, level 3. You're using a light weapon, right?
Yes.
Gives you an asset, so it's level 2. You need a 6 or more unless you spend effort.
I
And you can spend
so I
effort.
only-
You can spend effort for damage as well. So you can, instead of lowering the roll, you can increase your damage.
Yeah.
So you said it's a level 2 or a level 3?
I said it's a level 3, but you're using a light weapon, which gives you an asset, which brings it down to a level 2.
Okay, cool. Then I will not spend any effort on. All right, and yeah, I will spend effort on damage. That hits, right?
Yes.
Of course.
You had to spend
So-
effort. Okay, you're new to the game.
Oh.
You have to spend effort on damage before you roll. I'm going to
Oh,
let you
okay.
get away with it this time, though. But just for future reference, before
have
you
to
roll,
say any effort before you roll.
yeah, any effort you spend is before your roll.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay, so spend your amount of speed points for your effort, and
Done.
I believe that's plus 4 points of damage for every level of effort.
I thought it was 2.
2? Is it 2 or it's probably 3? It's probably the difference. Let me double check here. Damage.
Effort for damage.
Okay. Three additional points.
Yep,
It is the
3
difference.
points.
It's 3 points. So you do a total of 5 points of damage.
Alrighty.
So you cut through the wind, and it kind of wobbles a little bit, but it's still there. It's still raring to go. But you basically cut its health in half, which is great. After Joe is after we got Sir Ursa. Sir Ursa, it's your turn.
Sir Ursa Major. All right. So, I would assume that there's a cluster of these guys nearby, right? Like they're all in a close-up cluster.
They have kind of surrounded
us.
you, trying
Okay.
to keep you from going anywhere. Though one has been captured in a magic bubble, so like that's a way to escape if you need to. But
Okay.
they've kind of spread out to encircle you.
Well, I'm gonna pick one direction and take my great hammer and hit it nearby one of them to help use the air pressure and disperse at least one or two of them, if at all possible. Like, hit one. Like, so it doesn't matter if the physical hit, like, doesn't really affect them all that much, but if it, like, disrupts the airflow of the, Dust Devil.
Knockback.
You're
Yeah,
trying to
knockback.
create an effect.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm getting at. So
And I will spend an
knockback.
effort, since I can only spend one effort currently at my
So-
level.
a minor effect happens when a player rolls a natural 19. Don't waste a lot of time thinking of minor effects.
Well, I'll just go ahead and roll a d20 and see where we go from there.
So, well, hold on. Hold the freaking phone, buddy, because you didn't say anything about effort.
I plan to use an effort.
Then you should say that. You were just going to roll dice,
did.
right?
No,
Yes.
he did say he was going to spend effort.
Okay, great. Yeah, you have to roll a 19 to get a minor effect like knockback. So, basically, you can just attack one of them, and if you get them, and hope you get a minor effect.
All right. Crisscross applesauce. Ha! Of course, my luck runs out right here.
So you spent effort to on the roll, right?
Yes.
All right. So that still hits. So how
Okay.
much damage do you do?
I don't know.
What
Hey,
kind of weapon
Matt?
is it?
Matt, the easier way to do this, go to your combat sheet,
Yes.
go to where your attacks are.
I got nothing on there.
Well, you
I
should
feel
have
like
filled
it
that
does.
out. And if you fill that out, actually, to fill that out, you should go to your equipment,
What kind of weapon
Go
are you
to-
using?
go to your weapon,
Great
and
hammer.
click. And
A heavy weapon?
Yes, a heavy weapon.
All right, 6 points of damage. Thank you. Boom. That's what you do. You
All right.
smash it for 6 points of damage, and it kind of, you hit it straight on, and the wind kind of comes up around your hammer and kind of wobbles away.
He knocked the wind out of it.
But yeah, fill out your combat area. Important stuff.
Sorry, guys. I didn't think we were gonna game this soon.
Like I said, I said this in the beginning when we started the stream that we put this together as quickly as we could.
Yeah, we literally made these characters last night / the night before.
Yes. And we're new to VTT2, and we're figuring out how to do all the ins and outs of that as well. But we're on to
I
the
was gonna
next.
say though, Matt, if you need.
So now we're on to Sparky. Sparky.
Sparky will leap from her giant rabbit, striking at the nearest whirlwind with the sword she holds in one front paw because she can just magically hold stuff like a human. And sorry, I gotta move the kitten. He likes to sit in front of the monitor.
You spending any effort
I shall spend some effort
on damage or roll?
on roll.
Okay.
Medium weapon. That's gonna be might, right?
Yeah.
Come on. 17.
All right, you do an extra point of damage, so you do 5 points of damage to this thing, cutting its health in half.
Rawr.
I think it's now their turn to counterattack. I need to figure out how to put an initiative counter onto this, too. No idea how to do that.
Yeah. Turn order.
A turn order, yeah.
That area with player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, player 5 GM. Maybe you put tokens in there to mark the order.
GM shouldn't be in the player order.
Yeah, well, I have NPCs.
Well, the NPCs have to act.
Anyways, attack with its shadowy touch. It is a level 3 thing, so make your defense roll.
Let me super dodge. Spending effort. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna spend effort, cause it's not like super difficult to do, and if I don't dodge it, it's 3 damage versus 2. So, yeah. I'm hit. Okay. 2. Yeah, it was only take 2 if I'm hit.
Yep, because you have armor. All right,
It's just coming out of
Ursa
it
Major.
different
There's a lightning
ways.
bolt coming at you. Make a defense roll. Ursa Major. Ursa Major, a lightning bolt is coming towards you. Ursa Major. Matt.
All right. I heard ya.
Well, you gotta
Alright.
you gotta say stuff. We're interacting. It's a game, man. Come on. We're live streaming here. People need to hear your voice.
Oh no!
He's got an Ursa Major problem with listening.
All right, so I'll go ahead and make my
Bear-sized,
roll.
yes.
I will do a might, defense. Ooh.
Well, you failed because you didn't say you spent effort on it.
Yep.
So you'll take 3 points of damage.
Wah.
What minus your armor?
Okay,
What's your armor?
Let's see. How much does heavy armor give me?
3.
So you take none.
No damage.
No damage. That's
Well,
right.
we definitely know Tanky Boy is tanky.
He's also
Who would have
damaged.
thought a cute, cuddly teddy bear could be such an effective tank?
That's what I love about this.
Vladimir, stones are being shot at you.
I'm going to use rollover and speed defense. Yeah,
Roll over.
to dodge out of the way. Yeah.
Roll over Beethoven.
All right, spend
Yeah.
the points to do that. If you have edge, of course, it reduces the amount you spend. You need a 9 to dodge unless you spend effort.
Wait. But I'm trained in it though, so don't I just automatically get it because I get without
Oh yeah, you
wearing
get
armor?
it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get an asset, so it brings it down to a level 2. So
All right, yeah. So I'll just leave it, and I will attempt to roll over out of the way.
well, you succeed. Is rollover like a special ability, or you just
No, that's just me rolling over as a dog.
you hit the ground? Boom! You're out of the way of the stones. All right, the blades of grass are coming towards Fen.
I'll dodge.
Wait, nope. They hit the entanglement, and
No, they can still attack.
they can still
They can
attack.
attack and defend normally. They just can't move.
All right, excellent. Well, it's going to shoot some blades of grass at you.
Oh no, a grass paper cut.
All right, I'm just gonna try and get out of the way.
Okay, it's a level 3. You're trained in speed defense though when you don't have armor, so level 2. You get a major effect.
It shot one of its friends.
Wind from their attack blows gently and softly through your hair and makes you look beautiful.
For a split second,
His
everyone
hood
sees
blows
the image
down.
of.
And
Everything
then
was in
his-
slow motion,
his
and that was when I
hair
knew.
billows behind him.
Yeah, everything was slow motion.
My
That was when
power
I knew.
manifesting forth,
Yeah.
and everybody sees an image of the Stag Lord hovering over me.
Your major effect is that as it tries to shoot the shards of that, you tighten your magical effect, causing it to struggle, and it can no longer not attack you, which is for a minute, right?
Yep, 1 minute.
All right.
It can choose to use its action to attempt to break free.
It will probably do that next turn.
That's why I gave the extra effort on it to make it a level 3.
A level 3, yep. And it is a level 3 creature, so that's... Tarek, please make a defense roll as pine needles are being shot at you from this... and this time it can be an intellect roll.
Level of effort.
Okay. Communication, man. You gotta talk.
But I'm spending an effort. Yeah, I'm spending.
All right. A bunch of leaves come out of nowhere and take the pine needle pine needle attack and then drop to the ground as the nature around you.
That is funnier than what I was imagining. I was thinking they would just like slap them away, but you were like, no, the vines come up and literally take the bullets for you, like they were,
and just fall
Secret
away.
Service trying to jump.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And then the vines are just dead on the ground, bleeding their chlorophyll everywhere.
I see your power like Gaara from Naruto with the sand. That the sand jumps up and takes the attack for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that. Yeah, okay.
Doesn't that make a lot of
Giant
sense?
gourd.
Yeah, I honestly wanted it to be, originally I was thinking about it being just like a Mr. Magoo power where like luck happens and like I just magically
It's
luck
not,
out of a problem.
but it says like actual magic comes up to protect you.
I know, but I wanted to flavor it since I'm crazy. It's
Oh,
just
I'm
like
sorry.
But I also was like, you know what? It's probably better to do like a nature theme and go on with.
That's
the
what I
whole
thought
back-
because you're all about the nature theme.
Exactly. That's exactly.
So that is all of their attacks. Which means we're to the Owl Lord.
The owl. Do I go first?
No,
No,
you
you
go
go
middle of the
after
pack
them.
after the NPCs.
Yeah, you go after the NPCs.
So I am first, basically.
Just depends on where you start counting.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Block initiative. I go first, baby. All right. I am going to.
And I'll go first after you.
I am going to prompt the GM to look. No, you know what? I'm just gonna try to. I'm gonna bonk it.
Bonk it with your staff.
I'm gonna bonk it.
It's a medium weapon.
just-
Don't you have an inability with those?
Oh no. I mean, I'm gonna smart bonk. I'm using my smart bonk technology.
I don't-
Bonk.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
okay, so the staff is a medium weapon, but you said I could use it as a light weapon to shoot little energy bolts out.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna use the energy bonks.
Right.
bonk.
Okay. Good. So you.
Bonk
just
the wind.
using
Because
it for
energy is the only
magic.
way you can bonk the wind.
Yes.
Right?
You pew 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 it. Pew 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 pew
Yes,
pew pew
I
pew.
pew pew bonk. Okay. Wow.
And it misses.
So what? Okay, let me describe what happens then. Okay, I jump on top, or I'm already standing on top of the hair, and I'm spinning my giant staff around. Then I go, "Wah!" and I make a noise and like put my hand out, and nothing happens. And then I shake my staff, and I'm like, "Ah!" and nothing happens.
You tried to Rafiki it, didn't you?
I almost
So
figured,
it just
like, I kind of like the idea that you're like, I spin the staff over my head, take this, and it shoots everywhere, pew 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 pew, and you put your staff down, and no one's hit, and it went over everybody's heads, and you're just like, I did it.
that would also be extremely appropriate.
I barely missed one when I rolled over out of the way, you know?
Now it's Fen. Fen.
I want to encourage Bugs to lash out with its legs at one of them.
Sure.
I figure that's going to count as the equivalent of a heavy weapon, considering the size of the rapid.
No. No.
Well, it's going to hit as hard as one, wouldn't it? With a
I
kick.
just imagine that scene from Ace Ventura where he's like, "Sit, Bobo, sit." You know, just calling the elephant over.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this. Make an intellect roll at level. Which one were you attacking? The one in the bubble?
Nope. I'm going for a different one with this. Who would be closest besides the one that attacked me?
You tell
That
me,
would be
man.
the one that would get hit.
Who are you next to? Who do you like? Who are you jiving with?
You know what? We'll go after the one that Joe's character injured.
Okay. Joe already did 5 points of damage. You do another 4 points of damage. You kick it, and the bunny hits it, and it just disperses. And all of the rocks and the dirt kind of pow out, and they land on the ground.
I pat the side of Bug's neck and go, "Good bunny."
Naturally.
What's up, Duck?
Duck you.
It's
And
wind
knowing that
season.
carrots aren't actually that good for a rabbit, I promise it's celery later.
We're back to the top, and the first person on the top of the round is Vladimir. Yours has just been taken out by a swift rabbit leveret kick.
All right, so
Rabbit kick.
now that one's taken out, I'll move in the direction of the one that is being held by Ursa, right?
Yeah, Ursa's attacking one. Yep.
Yeah. So the one that's been restrained.
It's not
I'm going
restrained.
to-
He hasn't
no?
restrained
No,
anything.
I have
no.
one that's restrained. He's
Oh,
just got
that's
one
the-
he's hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking for the one that was restrained. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. All right. So the one that's restrained is the one I will pounce towards next and attempt to swipe at with my light weapon.
All right. Being restrained, does he get asset to attack it or anything like that? It
Can defend normally.
can defend normally, so it's still level 3 to hit it.
All right. So
Okay.
I will again spend effort on damage. And then since I'm using the knife, the light weapon, it takes it down to a 2, right? So
Right.
6.
So 6. 6 or better,
Yep.
and you'll do 5 points of damage. Boom! 5 points of damage with your knife. Schwack!
Bam.
That brings us to our next down on the list, which I believe is Ursa Major.
All right, I'm gonna take another big swing with my great hammer
At
the one
Lightning
I-
Boy.
Huh?
At Lightning Boy?
Yes.
All right. Hit it. Spending any effort?
And yes, I am spending effort.
To hit or for damage?
Hmm?
For hit or damage?
Damage.
Okay. You'll need a 9 or more. Right on the dot. You pick your hammer up, and it's gone.
There's a little bit of lightning stuck to your hammer. It's kind of gross.
But I like the spark
I
effects.
think I'm next.
Yeah. It is Sparky now.
Does that make your hammer now have like a magic effect?
This
That'd
time
be pretty cool.
I will lunge at my whirlwind with my jaws.
All right. You're going to
So
bite it.
yeah, I'm gonna bite it. Light weapon. And using a speed effort to ease. No, not to ease it. To
Damage.
make it do more damage.
Okay, it'll do 5 points of damage. You need a 6 or more. And you do it.
Yay!
Did it take damage beforehand? I think this is the
It
first
did.
time.
It took 5.
Took 5. So this is the second 5. That'll take it out. Boom's gone. It's like Shadow. Grapey.
Grapey.
I don't know. What does Shadows taste like?
The-
Grapes.
I
of
don't
course.
know.
The green ones though, not the purple ones.
It is their turn. There is one on the Owl Lord. There is one bound up. The bound one will attempt to escape.
Always.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Attack on Ren as it shoots little blades of grass instantly at it.
Countered with Houdini.
Countered with Houdini.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Blue Meanie.
Ben?
Houdini and countered.
Or is it going after Joe's character, who's right next to it too?
Oh yeah. It's gonna hit Vladimir. Yeah, Vladimir.
Oh yeah. All right. So speed defense, right?
Yeah,
I get
speed
that.
defense.
And it's
Well,
then it's
Vladimir's
a
a
6,
puppy.
correct? could I give it the puppy dog eyes and just hope it goes the other way?
On your action,
yeah, I'll
you
just-
can try and persuade it to go the other way.
Yeah, you use intellect defense to try to persuade it to not hit you.
But it seems really, really angry now. It's like it's all like buffed up, rah, shooting
but
blades
I
of
also
grass.
I'm also trained in positive social interactions. Would that count?
When you try on your turn, but right now it's shooting
Alright,
blades of
alright.
grass at you,
Yeah,
and
all you can do right now is defend.
you already attacked it
Alright.
too, so it's pretty mad at
All
you.
right. Okay. All right. So I'll use speed defense.
Okay, you need 6 or more,
and-
and you fail.
Oh man.
Take 3 points of might damage. So your might is reduced by
Alright.
3.
Got it.
All right. And Owl Lord, there are some pine needles come at you.
Oh yes, oh yes.
And you're hit.
Okay. How much damage do I take?
You'll take 3 points of might
Okay, so
damage.
I take 1 point of might damage
Yeah. You'll take 3 points of might damage minus whatever you got.
minus my armor. Okay.
And
Okay.
now the Owl Lord may do his thing.
Now it's time for justice. I frustrated that my staff is not currently wanting to cooperate. I pull a feather from my opposite me. I waggle it as though the wind would pick up as a result. And then I spend 2 intellect points and cause it to forget everything that's happened in the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll then be confused and just wander away.
You still
I know
need
that it's an elemental spirit, so
Yep. It is a level 3 intellect roll. You still have to attack it, make a successful attack to erase its memory.
I will spend an effort.
Okay. So you need 6 more. Boom, you got it.
Excellent.
All right. The spirit just kind of wanders away.
So
Bye.
you just hear me like making statements and then waving the feather, and then the thing floats away.
So there's only one left, huh?
Yep. One
That's
left,
one
then.
that I initially-
Terrible freedom!
I'll just smack it with my staff.
It seems so weird to me that we can just whack the wind and make it go away.
I know, right? It's so...
Dang.
Well,
Picking it out.
Paul
Texas
Bunyan... Paul Bunyan would lasso a tornado and ride it, or was it somebody else that did that?
That was
I
Pete.
don't remember
Pete,
that.
Texas Pete.
Who
Or
is
was it
Texas
Pecos Pete?
Pecos Pete. Yeah, something like that. There's a Texan folk hero who lassoed a tornado and then rode the tornado.
Yep.
I don't
And his name was
remember that
Pete.
one.
Whatever the other part is, I can't remember.
was me.
That it was me. Now get me another beer from the fridge, Billy.
Before I wrestle up another tornado and get it down on you.
So I hit it.
Yeah, you hit it. How much damage did you do?
It's a medium weapon,
So 4 points of damage?
Yeah.
Plus the, I believe, wait, did Vladimir
Joe
hit
miss?
it? Vladimir, did you hit it for 5 points?
No, he hasn't hit it yet. He
Yeah,
just
no.
dodged it.
No, Vladimir
No, I-
did.
Yeah, you
stab it
did.
while it was
You did
in-
stab it once, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
why it was really, really mad at him. Right. Okay. So yeah, that'll
It's done
dissipate it.
for.
Boosh. Blows apart as you cut it in half. All right, you are on a distant hill, all alone. Well, there's a dust devil like swirling away slowly, like it's trying to
the
figure out where it
launch
is.
back out?
It finds a little hole and kind of like slinks down into it.
I yell after it. You can still come to the party next year if you want.
Pull out the conch again, dangle it, get new bearings, start heading that way.
Yep. Let's get going. Let me catch
My
my
apologies,
breath real
everyone.
quick.
I thought that that was legitimately someone in trouble.
You should
I-
be more wary of illusions in the future. I know you have teddy bear eyes, but I tell you, just not the same out here
that
than
just
what you're
resets
used
it.
to, human.
Anybody who
Oh.
needs to can make a
I'm
recovery
gonna,
roll.
Yeah, I was trying to take my recovery roll. I guess I'll just have to set it to this.
So before mounting back on creme brulee, like I go ahead and have Sir Ursa, disperse his magic armor and have himself just like floating. Disperse the armor. Little teddy bear lands on giant bunny, and we're off and away we go.
So recovery's a D6.
And
D-
it should be +1 at this point.
Yeah, D6 plus your tier, which is 1.
Okay.
And then
How did you get it to roll?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
/ roll macro for it.
That's what I'm doing.
I will go back and edit it whenever I level up my.
So everybody is on their leverets, and off you go towards where the conch is taking you.
Well, that makes me just 1 point down still. That's good.
Wait. So that recovery roll, I get 6 points back into my stuff.
Yeah.
Just whatever I pick, or it has to be a certain one.
Whatever
Whatever you
you
pick.
pick, however you want to split it up.
Yep.
Sweet. All right. Perfect.
Like, I went ahead and used 4 points to recover what I used on the entangling force and then what was left on my might damage.
It cannot go above your pool max. So
Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah, I was like, I'll recover 4 might and 2 speed.
and
That
it heals.
sounds good.
Yeah, and it heals damage and spent points the same. So it just
It's like one of the few things I don't exactly like about Cypher, but it's not bad either.
so when you guys follow the conch to the eternal sea at the border of the Queen's realm. The sea lines the border of the realm as far as the eye can see, and in fact, much farther.
As you can see.
It's giving you the feeling of being incredibly small. Even Ursa Minor, who already feels incredibly small, feels that much smaller. And Vladimir, puppy.
Yeah,
I was
gonna
wondering
say I was
who's
gonna
smaller between
stare
him
off
and
into the
me.
distance, wagging my tail, and be like, I feel really small right now.
Yeah.
As I
Like,
shake my fluffy
how
fist
young
towards
of a
the
puppy
universe,
is he?
for whatever invasive voice came into my head.
You know what's interesting? In most of my role-playing games, people want to make, like, I'm the tallest character. No, I'm the tallest character. Well, my character is really tall. He's like 6'2". Well, my character is 6'4" and is much taller than you. And, like, people have fights about this shit.
I haven't experienced that.
And then in this
myself.
one, it's all short people, including me, technically at 5.5.
Yeah, everybody's like, I'm the smallest. No, I'm the smallest.
I mean,
That's why we are the wolf pack.
you're
Speak for
slightly
yourself.
short if you're a human man. You're like average for a human woman.
I just thought the funny idea that we got 3 wolves, a squeaky toy, and a stick.
Not a stick.
I don't know about you, but I'm not playing with that toy. Did you
I'm
see
at
what
the
happened?
very least a series of sticks that
Yeah.
has been assembled to look
He's
somewhat humanoid.
assemblage of sticks.
every
Really?
time,
I
every,
thought it was a bird.
every time the Owl Lord's like
Mask.
waving his
just a
staff in
mask.
the air, I'm just gonna
Mask.
stare up at it and wave or wag my tail.
It's my crown. It's
I'm like-
literally my crown.
Sir Ursamus.
And if y'all ever actually
looks
saw
like he
underneath
would
the
make a
crown
good
and the
cuddle
mask,
toy.
you would know that I'm actually like a wooden plant person.
I'm just waiting for you to throw the stick, man. Throw the stick.
I get
throw
off
the
of bugs
stick.
and blow the conch since we've arrived at the sea.
So you are at the sea and you hear the crashing of the waves, and then you begin to hear a voice. Ah, welcome. Who comes to my shore?
The Owl Lord.
Sparky?
Sir Ursamus. We
It is I.
we represent Queen Ane, the fairy queen.
Oh, I have many names, but you may know me best as the sea, the ocean, the great depths.
Oh.
It is I,
I'm-
Vladimir Moon Puppy, come to explore the great depths.
Oh, poor Vladimir Moon Puppy. You live above the waves. You are not suited for going below the waves.
We seek a cure for Troll's curse.
I see. And why do you think the sea would give
We're being
you?
attacked by some kind of sea monster.
The sea has no knowledge of troll curses.
We seek the wisdom of the sea witch.
The sea hag.
Ah, she does live beneath my waves, indeed. To get there would be to brave my dangers, but I can give you my protection in exchange.
And what would you ask of us for
Exchange
that?
For what?
I pat my very fluffy hair and go, "Don't worry, I have my protection."
If we go in the sea, we will have to leave these fine beasts behind.
Never. Me and Killer will ride forever. Never kill him.
She will wait for you.
I would like
I
something
just
of
keep petting it.
I would like something of importance to you, of great. Who do you find important in your life?
Definitely not Killer.
What
Not at all
do you
important.
enjoy in your life? Do you have
gonna throw-
zest and zeal for life itself?
I
I'm gonna-
enjoy exploring and learning new things.
Oh,
Back with my mouse off my back, and I'm just gonna toss it on the floor, and then a ball's gonna come rolling out, and I'm gonna wag my tail.
Just
She
sadly
says-
walk away.
the sea says, "You love to learn new things. Give me one of those things you have learned." And I will give you the sea's protection. I will give you my protection, and you may explore under my waves. That people toss them into me all the time. I want something more important to you.
All right, I'm gonna
You go, yes, this must be a sacrifice. I turn, I look at my bag, and I start taking everything out of it. First, a simple sharpening stone, then 1 day's ration in a small cloth bundle, then a can of beans,
beans.
A
Yeah.
magical
little-
can
little
of
box.
beans.
then a little box with a tart on, with a tart shape on it. A heart shape on it.
It is
A rubber-
said the sea.
And then
even
after I
is-
pull all of the things out of my bag,
A rubber
I
chicken.
take the sack and I get off of the hair and I walk over and I prop the sack on the ground and I kneel down and I go, I'm sorry, Zach. I'm so sorry. We have been together for so long. Yeah, we must.
It is said the sea reaches even dark caves under the ground. I have knowledge of a nexus of magic that had water flowing near it. Would that suffice?
I want your knowledge. Not just of a location, of all the locations. You say you collect skills. Give me a skill. Give me one of your skills. Owl Lord. You have a meeting every year, do you not? With the people surrounding a table. All of those people. I want one of them. Give me one of your people.
Eyes glow. And I say, you cannot have command over time or space. You might only occupy it.
I find all of your bargains lacking. That is a shame.
I'm gonna
Sparky, Ursa Minor, what do you offer me?
So, Sir Ursa comes up with a locket that he looks pretty mournfully at. Love lost that cannot be found any longer. I give you the image of what still I hold dear. And
I shall not just relieve you of this image, but I will relieve you of the memory as well. Give that locket to me, and you will no longer ever remember that pain, and you will have my protection.
Well, I'm trying to think if I should give it to the ocean under that condition.
I
Maybe
will
the
give
face,
my
but not
skill
the
in
pain.
painting.
So, Sparky, what is the bargain you wish to give?
I don't often get to see my family, but my brother has given me this enchanted music box that will play some of my favorite songs. I know music means a lot to him, and so it's very important to me.
It is a very good keepsake, but I do wish of something of greater value still. I will take not only the music box, but the love of that music as well. You will care not more for your brother's music any longer if you give me that music box, but you will have the protection of the sea.
So I ask of the sea. Once we depart from you, will we receive our belongings back, or is it yours to keep forever?
It is a bargain. The sea does not take deposits. The sea takes.
It rarely gives beyond life.
So,
I will give
are
my
these
skill in
bargains?
painting that I've used to memorialize many of the places I have seen over the years.
Hey, Corey. One of the colors in my plume disappears. And as a symbolic way of me accepting her bargain.
All right, you have given her one of the members of your cadre, and now you have the protection of the sea. You can breathe underwater. You can go through. You can swim like a fish through it. All of that stuff that a sea creature could do, you can now do it.
All right, I'm going to shove my nose in my bag, and I'm going to kind of rustle around, and I'm going to pull out my Cypher Living Water.
Ah, a cipher. She says that is a powerful artifact. I will accept that as a bargain, Vladimir.
Box. I offer you memory.
I will accept that as well. Offer to Ursa Minor.
How about how about my Valorious Whetstone instead of my locket?
Very well. I will always take magic from you.
Not sure that I can give up my love for music. But if you are willing to take something of for up the ray emitter fear tea.
All right. That's a really great name you named that crystal, by the way, Ray Emitter Fear Tea. Very fairy tale.
That was the name of it. I didn't name it.
When we created that cipher, we were trying to give it as much fairy tale flair as possible. So you got to keep in the Scream Tea would have been great.
That would have worked.
Perhaps you would be interested in the Scream.
Something up that is either a very, very expensive cipher or something very personal to them.
Yeah, it's, like I didn't want Sir Ursa.
Or maybe that adds character development.
Depending upon the memory lost. Continue following the conch then.
Okay. You continue following the conch.
Protection.
Everybody is able to go into the water, but you have to leave your rabbits behind. Aw. The conch.
I pick up my sack, and I put all my things back in. And I look down at my sack and I go, "At least we're still together."
I'm gonna take my ball.
It's wet fur everywhere.
Yes, so much wet
Let
fur.
dog smell for everyone.
And Ursa Minor.
He's made
Bobbing
of wool,
along,
so that's
singing a
fur,
song
too.
under the beautiful briny sea.
I thought we were gonna sing Under the Ocean.
Oh,
Under the sea. Under the sea.
under the sea, under the sea.
Narwhals,
We are gonna get
narwhals
copyright
swimming in the
strikes for you and
ocean.
me.
What do they got? A lot of lawyers. Well, that's enough. We're gonna stop singing now.
They got a lot of.
Master brain that could like come up with lyrics on the go. I probably would have just jammed out with that with those alternate lyrics.
Corey, Crystal's gone a bit soft again.
Oh no.
Gone a bit soft.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Close to my face,
Use your outside
and
voice.
it wasn't a
nothing.
problem before.
Don't use your corgi voice. Use your dog voice.
As you guys plumb the depths of the ocean, searching, a ship sailing beneath the water. Everybody needs to make a 5.
Persuasion.
Hold on. Songs cause. Level 3 intellect defense roll.
Okay, defend yourself.
Or what you imagine to be beautiful
I have
women.
to ask.
Seeing through lies.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Is this in any way resisting a mental attack?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's an intellect defense roll.
Okay.
Well,
then
not exactly. Social interactions also fall under intellect.
Yeah, it has to be a mental, like literally a psychic attack. Is it a psychic attack?
Well, no, it's not a psychic attack.
I have a vulnerability to psychic attacks.
This'll be.
I figured it
yeah,
would count because it's some
Yeah.
kind of it's affecting our psyche, right?
It is. It's gonna
So
count.
I bring that up because I have an inability with that, so I'll be rolling with an inability.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have a mental defense inability.
Right. So you two.
And
just
I
rolled like
just
crap.
happened to not roll well.
Well, I will spend effort on mine, and I'll only be able to spend 1 point currently.
Oh,
Okay.
Ursa succeeds.
I did not.
Yeah,
So I beat a difficulty 3. It was difficulty 3, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
So
said it was 5.
Yeah, I thought I had heard like a 5 also.
No, he said persuasion was the difficulty 5. This was.
Oh.
It was a difficulty 3, right?
Yeah. So it's 9, but if you're inability, it'll be difficulty 4,
Yeah.
12.
I beat
You need a
4.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay, if you failed, you are drawn to the boat and you start swimming towards it to.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to grab them and say, no more distractions, let's go, as I try to tug them along to the best of my ability.
Does
You're
his
going- who are
Ursa
you going to
major
grab?
transformation-
Huh?
Who are you going to grab?
Who's the closest to me? Let's roll! Alright.
Wait, Sparky got
Okay,
caught?
you.
Oh, she
Yeah?
did get
Yeah.
caught.
So you
Yeah.
grab Sparky by the tail, and since you're a little teddy bear, you get dragged along with her. You're
Closer.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna use magic.
okay. You
you-
succeed, right?
Huh?
The only ones who
Yeah, I
didn't succeed
succeeded.
is
I only beat a
did
difficulty
he have
2.
an inability?
huh?
Does Vladimir have an inability?
Yeah, he has an
Yeah.
inability.
So all the canines failed.
Yep. They like the
Yeah,
music.
we have the
Our
good
ears have lied to us.
All your base are belong to us.
Can I use magic to try to buffet somebody away from getting closer to that noise?
This is more like both ability.
To disenchant them.
Yes. definitely.
De-ensorcel them. Okay.
So make an intellect roll. I'm gonna say this is level, but that's level. Okay, it's gonna be a level 3 intellect roll.
Level 3 intellect roll. Okay, I'm gonna spend a.
Okay, this ship you've heard of before. This is the ghost of Arabella. It was a ship. It is a ship that sails beneath the waves and is crewed by the ghosts of sirens. But the ship.
Notes? Hold on. Where's the notes area? It says that there's a journal notes that we can make. Notes. I don't know how to make a note. Do I make a note?
I don't know.
If you're under notes, you have to hover over that little area where you would see the notes appear. And
No.
then you'll see-
I mean, like, on the side of the screen there says journal notes.
Trees. I can create. I have a button for create. So I think this is for me to give you information and
I wonder if
handouts.
those
I think this is for GM handouts, and then
yes.
you can access what I put there.
Fine,
So,
go ahead. Continue.
This ship is called the Arabella. It sails beneath the waves. It is helmed by the ghosts of sirens, and the ship is alive. It can talk. You can talk to it.
Interesting.
Ship of Arabella.
Yes, the Arbella, Arbella, Arbella. It is the Arbella, and the ship is alive.
And what would
Is
you call
this-
it? Ghost of what?
Ghosts of Arbella.
Oh, they were Ghost of Arabella, and is the ship of.
The ship's called
I-
Arbella. It is commonly referred to as the Ghost of Arbella because it is helmed by Siren, the ghost of sirens.
Is this something that I could know about with history?
Sure, you could know about it with history, but you're ensorcelled, so you don't really care to access this knowledge. You're in the
I'm
groove
just like,
of the tune.
ooh,
Okay,
cool
so
concert. Let's go.
I know that this is a thing. Do I know about how I could gather their attention back? How can I reinforce?
Well,
them?
the ship can talk.
Do I just yell at it?
You can talk to
No.
it.
Stop it! Stop doing that!
You can go talk to it. Yes.
All right. Well, then I'll like move toward it at a burst. Actually, I will go before it very, very quickly. I will spend 1 intellect point. I'll spend 1 intellect point to activate Far Step, and Far Step lets me leap through the air and land in some distance. Land some distance away. You can jump up, down, or across to anywhere you choose within a long range if you have a clear and unobstructed path to that location. You always land safely.
All right. Boom! You shoot past everybody and get to the ship first.
And as I zoom past them, I go, ship, you better stop.
You
Need
get
the help.
You get before the ship and you yell for the ship to stop, and the prow of the ship, the woman at the
The
figurehead,
bowsprit.
looks over at you and says, "You better just get out of the way. I'm so much bigger than you."
This is what I imagined. The ship is coming into view right over here, and this is me. Smack in like right at the prow wherever that lady is at. Unintentionally. And go, stop it, softly. And I hope you appreciate, Corey, the fact that I am role playing my thing that should be a GM intrusion every time.
Well, I haven't used that
dramatic
GM
behavior.
intrusion just yet, so
I know, but I want to role play it. I just want to role play.
I'm still being tugged along by Sparky. I'm debating whether or not I should use Enlarge again just to gather the rest of my enchanted.
All right.
group.
As you jump in front of this ship, you can see straight through its glamour. And you know that it's casting an illusion. The ship is actually kind of full of holes and doesn't look very good. But it's trying to look like a beautiful, well-kept vessel with glorious decor and inviting presence. But it's actually like a ghost ship.
Shit
Yeah.
hole.
It's a
So-
ghost ship itself.
Well, I'm
We
like
all noticed
standing,
that?
trying to balance on like rickety beams that are half broken, but in reality, they're half broken. But everybody else sees it as like a perfectly normal like area. And I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? Listen, we need to talk to the sea hag. Queen.
Well, I am not going to the Sea Hag. I am trying to get more crew. Would you like to be crew?
Are we?
There are
the rest
ghosts.
of us are
There are
there, right?
ghost mermaids singing all
Yeah,
around
exactly.
you.
Oh, they're singing.
Yeah.
They're like
Where do you
happy.
think the music is coming from?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I always imagine sirens as like the beautiful noise is coming from there, and then you turn around and they're like fucking serpent ladies who are like looking at you. I'm like,
I mean, they can look however they
you.
want to as ghosts, right?
Oh, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They're mermaids. They sing.
well, I just like the idea of them like flopping around, dance like they would normally, wouldn't they?
She says, I am not going to go see the Sea Hag. I am getting myself some new crew, and you can join me if you like.
I'm
Where
gonna
are
just
you
kind of.
going toward? Maybe I would join your crew if I knew where you were headed.
I'm heading towards adventure.
I'd join your crew long enough to get to the Sea Hag.
Oh, I see. You just want to use me as a taxi.
Not a taxi per se, but an organization of sorts that mutually aids one another. We could call it a mutual aid organization, and it could start by you.
This sounds like
us
the
well.
gig economy Ubers that
I'm just gonna kind of sit down and wag my tail and be like, adventure.
you guys, the rest of you get onto the ship, and those that are ensorcelled, you'll like pick up a broom and start sweeping.
I start dancing
We're
with them
Not
all.
doing free labor.
I keep bonking them. Stop! No! Wait! No! We're not agreeing to this yet. Hold on. The terms are not set.
Just gonna use my tail as a
Banging
broom.
them.
Yeah,
bonk,
Ursa
bonk.
Minor, you're also on the ship. But
Make an agreement. So,
There-
like, I'm pretty sure I was kind of listening to what Maven was saying to the ship.
Listen,
Like, I'm pretty sure-
listen,
You-
listen,
you-
listen. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Okay.
Grab a pumice
How
stone,
about
start
this?
scrubbing the deck.
How about this? I'll give you the puppy. He has the longest to live. He has the most worth to you. But everybody else comes to their set for him. But I think it's best that we all agree that we are the mature ones in the room. I mean,
As I hear you say that, my ears are just gonna perk up, and I'm gonna look in your direction with my tail wagging furiously, sweeping dust just in a cloud up into the air, trying to clean.
up into the water.
happy
into
with
the
it.
water.
He might enjoy having a purpose. You never know.
What?
Look at that wolf man. Nobody's going to want to work alongside him. They're going to see him and run away from the mermaid women. He's going to be trouble. They're not going to want him. And the corgi woman.
He
well,
seems
she's
to be
adorable,
repairing
but
me. He seems to be repairing me most proficiently. I am so happy.
will not be able to work their little knuckles to the bone.
Sir
Boy.
Ursa is like kind of wheezing and hacking, laughing from your jabs at everyone else.
Well,
He
he's
didn't expect you
adorable,
to
but I
start
don't
roasting
know, there's
everyone.
muster around your machinery here. There's a technology that perhaps is beyond her intellect. You never know. Oh, I
Of
think.
course, the bundle of sticks thinks the tall wolf is terrifying.
Terrifying wolf. I don't need extra commentary. I'm handling the negotiations. You see, it's
That was an out of character.
The only one
I'm
I
too
seem
ensorcelled to comment.
the only one I seem to dislike is you. You were
well,
annoying.
that is fair because I do not see. I see through all of this. This is a sorry.
She
Like,
says.
Unionize!
She says, if people enjoy my music, if people enjoy the music of my sirens and want to crew my ship, that's up to them.
Well, I can't disprove this theory.
You must pay.
They do
a
seem
fair
fairly
wage.
a music person. I live in the woods.
Matt, this ship is really nice. It's
There's not a
like
lot to
got
do.
elegant furniture. It's got like really nice food on it. Like every
Thinking of the previous encounter, how that was an illusion, and he's kind of thinking, I'm not so sure. I don't want to get distracted from our mission. Sir
what
Ursa will
previous-
try to go
What previous
to,
illusion?
huh?
The whole-
Privy that there's going to be distractions on this journey, huh? All right, let's try not to get distracted like I did.
Well, there is something to be said about distractions, yes, but adventure does call, and if we could get to the Sea Hag by way of adventure, who would say no to that? Wink, wink.
No, maybe you can get us to see Hag a little faster than we can individually. We can perhaps do some services as we're being.
Taxi. I do not take people for money or services. You can either be part of my crew or you can get off.
Okay, but if we joined your crew, could you put that on the top priority of the ship is getting to the Hag and then protecting the Queen for 7 to 12 years? I'm just trying to get a starting place decided on. Okay, well, seems as though we're coming to an impasse. Our friends aren't going to leave with us, though. You realize this? Well, I mean, I haven't known them that long, but they seem like noble people.
I'll try to get.
I'll walk up to Sparky.
I'll try to get the puppies back into their senses.
I walk up to Sparky,
Right.
and I take my staff, and I spend an XP to activate a player intrusion. That player intrusion, and hear me out here, is inexplicably unbroken. An inactive, ruined, or presumed destroyed device temporarily activates and performs a useful function relevant to the situation. This is enough to buy you some time for a better solution, alleviate a complication that was interfering with your abilities, or just get you one more use out of a depleted cipher or artifact. So here's my idea. I'm spending XP, I'm going to use inexplicably unbroken, so that when I bonk her head with the staff,
You're going to reset her brain?
it resets her brain and de-ensorcels her.
All right, I'll allow it. Crystal, you get to make a new intellect check, and I'm going to give you an asset on it because he spent an XP for it.
Okay. So, I just gotta make a 6.
Or spend some effort and make a 1, make a 3.
Sure.
Make a level 1 roll.
Effort spent. Effort spent.
Oh, look, a 6.
Oh, good. You're snapped out of it.
Did it work? Not sure. It didn't work last time. Take it around a bit.
I'm
Okay.
going to try to go up to Vladimir and try
That
to.
hurt.
Okay. Do you willingly want to work here?
What are you talking about? Where's the concert?
Manned by this,
I am not hideous. I am beautiful.
Okay, she could use some repairs. and she's looking for
How dare you?
to make
I
her
am
repair.
beautiful.
Yes, ma'am, you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Well,
Vladimir, snap out.
hold on. To everybody else here, she does look beautiful, like an unbelievably gorgeous ship
Yes.
of luxury and decadence. But I'm like, yeah, you could use some repairs, and apparently she could use a couple of
Drinks.
mates to assist her in those repairs. I, for one, don't want to sell myself into indentured servitude for who knows how. Well, I've already done that once, and I don't want to get, wrapped up in too many of these ordeals.
You don't want a
I only
conflict
have
of
so
interest.
many of myself to go around, and so many of them are already accounted for.
Matt, you walk up to Vladimir and you want to start slapping him. And as he is cooking his meal, he definitely puts up a fish in front of your slap, black, and then takes his wooden spoon and it deflects the other one as he continues to make the meal for the people on the ship. He takes a
while
fish,
wagging my tail furiously.
yeah, wagging his tail furiously.
I'm trying to think of what to do with my player intrusions, but I only have perfect setup, old friend, or weapon break.
Well, maybe there's other things you can do. He is not perfectly intended for it, but made it work. Hi, oh, what's going on?
I'm going to go take a bio break. Be right back.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, well,
All right,
we've been
so-
at this for almost 3 hours.
Okay,
and I'm
I can think of
starving.
I can think of one thing.
After
considering
the
Vlad
scene, we're gonna
was a
end.
little snap him out of it, spending a player intrusion XP on that.
For what?
That's-
What's the player
That
intrusion?
snapped Vladimir out of it.
What's the player intrusion?
Yeah, you should have a few different options. This one down here.
Don't. Oh, like just be creative. Creative about how you're gonna approach the situation, and what do you think fits. Remember, you're in a fairy tale.
I know.
Use
it's
fairy
weak.
tale logic.
You can also like think up something that has something to do with the situation you're in.
I literally just bonked Chris. Be creative.
I mean, we seem to be breathing okay underwater. Maybe that extends to items that we're holding underwater. I'm gonna try to light the...
That sounds like a brilliant idea.
I was thinking about getting a mason, like trying to see if I can knock him, like knock his senses. Just imagine like a
It's not gonna work.
in a cartoonish,
I said-
slapstick fashion.
I said fairy tale, not Cartoon Network. not Hanna Barbera.
But Sparky does light a candle and uses the...
All right.
And y'all
Oh.
can continue on your journey to the Sea Hag's lair. And that's where we're going to have to end for today.
I thought we were gonna earn the ire of the ship. It's like, wait a minute, you took three crew members away from me.
So if we choose to leave, that's still a free choice.
All right.
Technically, yeah.
Everybody can get 3 experience points. And I'm going to give everybody an advancement.
Oh, awesome.
I know I want to gain an edge in intellect.
So, hey guys out there, if you're watching, thanks for watching. Oh, what's happening here? All right, everybody out there for watching, and like this video because you watched it all the way through. You obviously liked it. Bell, subscribe, all of that nonsense. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.